Welcome to Raven for Haven. We are a new group. Well, the same group. We're now riding boats. Well, not at the moment. At the moment we're sat down. But it's a completely new group.
Do you want to do a take two? I can't edit that out.
No, I don't, because this is how we do it. This is how we go. We just go off the cuff. And what can I say? As you can tell, it's the exact same group of people. We've got Charles, we've got Ryan, we've got Anton, we've got other Ryan, we've got John, who's now DMing, and we've got me, Connor, the best, the most lovely, and the most fantastic. Bruce isn't with us at the moment, unfortunately, so he'll be with us eventually. And, well, I hope you enjoy the following quest for... What the fuck are we doing, actually?
You'll figure out.
Oh, Christ, okay. Right, here we go. I didn't actually say it.
Now you can learn along with us.
Okay. So this uses like a custom RPG system. It's based on a D10. When asked you to take a test,
That wasn't good. That's a 1.
you roll the D10, you add the relevant stat.
Guys, let's just listen for a second.
If you get 11 or more, then you pass the test. So it goes well with rolling 11s.
That's wonderful. I just wish school was that easy.
It's the D10. You need 2 D10s or 1 D10?
Just one D10.
Just one though.
How'd you roll 11 on a D10?
Oh, you
No.
bonuses.
I have a 4 in seduction.
You roll the D10, you add the stat that's relevant.
Okay.
So if I say take an agility test, you would add 3 or 4, whatever your agility is.
Right.
And then if you get 11 or more, you pass the test.
11!
You can get positive bonuses by role playing, basically, by coming up with good ways of doing things, by making good arguments to persuade people, by
If
making.
you throw half the crew overboard, the boat will go faster.
It will indeed.
Decided on my name already.
What's your name?
Ricky.
Ricky. Okay.
Shall we introduce ourselves?
Thank you. He got it straight away. Well, I've got a seduction of 4. Out of probably like 30, but who cares?
The other major difference between this and D&D, you notice you don't have hit points anywhere in your sheet. I take a very literal view of getting injured.
Why am I lusty again? Why does this seem to follow me?
I thought it worked with one game, it'll work with the next.
Oh, Christ.
It's quite hard to roll 11 on things.
No, I can disguise myself as a woman or just in woman's clothes.
It seems quite difficult.
It is, to begin with, yeah. All of you will only have like one good stat at the moment.
Probably one seamanship.
Yeah.
Sorry, there are going to be lots of semen going throughout this entire quest. I apologise ahead of time.
And befriending people.
If you get hit by an axe,
I'm gonna
there's
stick
like
on
a
the
1 in
group
3 chance your character is going to die.
Oh, I like
So
that.
really try not to get hit.
By that.
And you'll see with the combat system, enemies don't take a chance to hit you. It's always a contest between you two. So you always have a chance to get them before they get you.
I see your great sword, and I challenge you to a thumb wrestle. I would also like to mention the fact that my flaw of being lusty must attempt to seduce members of the opposite sex unless I can pass a bravery test.
Yeah.
Surely if I fail a bravery test...
We apologise once we receive messages.
And now a word from our sponsors. Surely if I fail a bravery test, I'm going to be too scared to then go up to the...
No. The bravery is kind of a generic measure of willpower. So it should be called willpower, really.
I
I like
see.
how my race is question mark.
Yeah,
Your race is question
we
marked.
question that in reality.
Because
as well.
you look like, a normal humanoid, but you might indeed be a merfolk.
Can we just get a picture of Ryan for this one session and make that the entirety of
already.
the pod?
I'll take a photograph after, because obviously I can't use the phone for 2
I've
things.
got one on here. I'll send it to you. Oh,
Okay.
I took one earlier.
I hope it looks fabulous.
He always looks
Are
fabulous.
there any questions before we kick off?
Why is he wearing a pink wig?
Because he's Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Sort of.
Sort of.
What's with the beard?
Sure.
And he's a bearded lady. That's like the worst fake woman male costume ever.
He's not Ariel, he's Aryan. And this is why
That's what the women used to do. They used to dress up, when only men were allowed on ship, the women used to dress up as men, but it doesn't quite work.
I've got a tail. So I don't actually have a tail, but yeah.
Okay, so kicking off.
You gonna choose the characters?
No, I'm going to let you introduce them as we go along. So,
Hang on, am I black?
Yes, we're all.
everyone's black for reasons to do with the storyline. the backstory of the
Floor,
story.
eccentric.
Finally, my true personality has been
How do I pronounce that?
androgynous.
Androgynous.
So, you're about here on the map. And you're heading this way. You're heading north towards the Empire's capital of Serra. And it's-
Sarah. Like the
it's,
angel.
like the angel, yes. Each of you, you've fallen in with 5 other travellers on this road, and it's getting towards evening. Sun's getting low. It's a hot and dusty track, and you're not entirely sure you're going to make the city before nightfall. And
Guys, I don't think we're going to make it before nightfall.
Man, this track is hot and dusty.
I think it's getting dark, guys. I think it's going to be night before we get there.
Hang on,
we
1,
throw half
2,
the crew
3,
over
4,
off
5.
the
There's
floor,
5
they'll do
others of you.
faster.
There are 5 of you here, as well as myself. And one of you's not saying much until 6 o'clock.
Bruce is asleep again.
Campers. Who's dragging him?
so
Not
you
me.
hear the clip clop of horses' hooves behind you, and you look round. There's a wealthy-looking rider coming up to you on a fine-looking mare, and he says, "Oh, excuse me, gentle travellers. I've been so long in the saddle, and I'm in need of refreshment. Do you have any water you can spare for me?"
Well, we have a mermaid with us, and I'm assuming the mermaid is currently being dragged around in a bath of water. So,
She has legs.
I have like.
you lied to us.
Do we actually know she's a mermaid?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. Disregard that last
Then
statement.
no.
I have a water-filled bag with an odd yellow and blue fish in it, but I don't want to kill my friend.
Kind sir, I would offer you water, but I don't even know if I've got any. So,
You've each got water.
Oh, I'm going to give him some water.
Okay, out of the fish
No,
bag.
I have my other bag of water.
Okay.
I might not have water, but I've got an impressive afro, apparently.
So he takes a big draught of this water, and he's like, "Oh, thank you for that." He sighs, and he says, "I'm Lord Nestor. Thank you for your aid. I take it you're heading towards Serra? It's still about half a day's journey away, and it'll be there. It'll be night time before you get there. Why don't you come and dine with me tonight? I've got a mansion just off the road, not far from here."
See, guys, this way gets strange water. Yeah,
so,
sure.
so you live not far from here, but you perfectly have to take water off strangers. Guys, I don't trust him.
He has horses.
Maybe he was coming home from a long journey,
Which direction is your mansion? The way we're going, or backwards? Or just...
Oh,
side
the
to side?
mansion. It's on the way to Surrey. Just it's about an hour's more on foot. A little off the road.
I'd say we'd go...
He says you can carry on your journey at first light if you stay with him.
idea.
That became a little bit creepier. If you stay with me. You can either
No,
sleep,
guys,
you can
no,
either sleep in my
no,
mansion, or you
okay.
can stay with me.
I say we go. I think this is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be shelter. It's better than walking all night. It's
Okay.
cold.
Can I try to befriend the guy before we do anything?
You certainly can. How are you going to befriend him?
Walk up to him, give him a lovely hearty handshake, go, "That's afro, isn't it?"
Fine.
And just
Roll.
start
Take
shooting the breeze.
a befriend check.
That's only a
2.
9. Plus 7.
No, that's in fact 11.
11.
because
Way.
both rendered him aid and you're really nice to him. So yeah, he's like, "Oh, it is a lovely afro. I'm a bit of a connoisseur of afros, to be honest.
Really?
That is a superb afro."
Thank you so much, sir. That's-
Lord Nestor.
I like Lord Nestor. I think we should go with Lord Nestor.
hair into an afro.
Connoisseur of afros. I will, in fact, mould my hair into an afro.
He looks at you in an odd way, just a woman running her hands through her hair, expecting it to change.
My hair fails to become an afro. But I'm still going to try and befriend him.
Okay.
I'm going to say, "Nice to meet you, Lord Nestor. Thank you for offering us a place to rest."
Okay, make a roll.
And I rolled 9. 3 plus 6. I rolled 9, so I've not befriended him.
Oh,
Three,
oh
I've
yeah.
got 6
Okay.
befriends. still.
Okay.
Side question: is the faction system based on race? Is he going to be the same as us?
Oh, he would be from the Fidelis faction.
Fidelis faction.
Yeah.
Guys, I think he's from the Fidelis faction.
Everyone around here is. This is the Fidelis Empire.
Are we from that then? Or are we Wanderers?
Most of you are. Blaze is not.
I've just got gender mate.
Blaze is from a distant cat folk empire.
Okay.
and you're not. You're from the Procris Empire.
Oh.
And
Lord Lyrebird.
Lord Lyrebird is not.
Okay.
Lord Lyrebird is from the Insular Empire.
And I'm not befriending this.
You remind me of another traveller.
Yes, you seem offending familiar. Yeah, so I'm not befriending him.
No, you have befriended him because you're helpful to him.
Also, it goes down
and
a
you're
bit.
kind of polite to him, yeah. So
No, it was
I'll
okay,
get
so
him
it
across
was
to
level
him.
it went down
I like that. I was polite. You were just kind of polite.
So he is befriended. Cool, in brackets. Befriended.
Okay, so Lord Nestor.
Gotta friend him more.
Please shut up.
So he leads you to his manor, and it's not far away. And so the road up, it goes through some orchards and some vineyards and some olive groves. And you can see on one side there's a cliff with a beach below it and the sea out to the west.
Got a beach blow it.
And up in front there's Manor House with a big stone tower in the corner. And behind that you can just see there's a hill with a stone monument on top.
Stone on me,
So-
guys.
On a hill.
What the hell?
Behind a manor.
So
We're good at this. Me and you.
you get to the manor, and two servants come out to greet you. And one's a very young man, and he takes Lord Nestor's horse, and he leads him off to the stables. And
What are the
other-
names?
The names.
Let's let him explain what they do. Then we can ask him
Okay.
questions.
You can ask that guy's name if you
I
want.
want to ask his name.
Okay.
And the other one.
While he's walking away with the horse. What's
He
your
says-
name? Steve.
Search for his name.
I think that.
Steve from Minecraft.
Hodor. Oh, I like that guy. Hodor.
This would be my way of improv.
I've written his name down, so I can stick to it. The young man, he says, "Sorry, miss, my name's Longu."
Long goo.
Longu, yes.
That's
Please.
not like long goo.
Please tell me your friend's name is Short.
L-O-N-G.
Um,
Double O.
Hello, okay. And what about the other one?
Huh? Ah, sorry.
Please keep all equipment clear of the phone.
What's the
And
other one's name?
the other guy's name, he introduced himself as a Hakuman.
Hakuman.
Hakuman, yes.
Sounds like Bakuman, but with a H. Hakuman. Okay, I'm going to shake their hands.
I'm more fond of
And I'm
prose
going to attempt to befriend
myself.
them. Both.
All literary jokes.
How?
I'm going to shake their hands and be polite to them and say hello.
Okay.
I'm Ariel. Hello, Longu. Hello, Hakuman. I'm Ariel.
friend everybody.
Roll for the first one then. For Longu.
That was 8.
8. He's like, oh, thank you. And you do notice he takes a very long look at your seashells.
So was that? Is he befriended?
He's befriended, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to glance at the seashells and realise my flaws.
And then I'm going to do the other guy. This is Hakuman. And I rolled 13.
13. He's kind of, he's a bit more disdainful. He kind of takes your hands like,
But he's befriended.
he's not befriended, no.
He's not befriended?
No, he's not befriended. He seems very stiff and uncomfortable around you.
Oh, that was harsh.
Racist.
Cover your top. You'll be fine.
I can't help it. I'm a mermaid.
We don't know this yet.
I do.
So Lord Nestor, he greets Hakuman and he says, these are some dear guests of mine. I met on the road home. Please arrange a suitable feast to entertain them. They'll be staying with us tonight. And Hakuman, he kind of eyes you all very suspiciously. Lord Lyrebird, you've got the highest cunning from the group.
Yes, I do.
Make a cunning check.
Okay. Where's my cunning? That is a 9.
A 9. You just think he eyes you suspiciously. No, you don't really understand what's passing between you.
What's this guy's problem?
I also have a high cunning.
You do.
Just one person gets to check that.
One person that you selected. See? Every time.
why do we
Friends
bring you
with the
along?
DM.
Okay, so after a pregnant pause, Hakuman says, certainly, my lord, I'll arrange it straight away. And then he
Pregnant?
disappears into the manor.
I don't like him. He
I'm
didn't
just
like
going to lean across to Lord Nelson,
Nestor.
Lord knows.
Lord Stevenson, and just say to him, he seems a bit of a stick in the mud. Is he alright?
I know what it says. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's just his way.
His way is a bit bizarre, I must say.
Yeah, I don't like him. He didn't want to be my friend.
You'll have
Okay.
to excuse our pink-haired vixen of a woman.
Charles.
Okay, so Lord Nestor tells you to leave your belongings at the threshold, including your weapons, and Hackerman will put them into your rooms later. And so just, come on in and I'll bring
Can I
some.
keep my fish?
You can keep your fish, yeah.
I'll
Sure.
keep my fish with me.
I
You might have to explain why you're carrying
I have a.
You've got a fish in there, Lord Esther says.
Yeah, it's my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
I mean,
You'll have to excuse her. We've just met her recently. She's
Not all there. Not all there. Okay, I quite understand.
Blaze continues to eye the bag.
I have a
Still
notepad
my
and
fish,
pencil which I
yeah,
refuse to
fine.
leave possession with.
It's
It's
fine.
It's
I
my
mean,
scribble book.
just
Stays with me.
just leave all your heavy stuff here,
That's
and
fine.
we'll
Yeah,
we'll move
nothing
to your
else to
rooms.
I'll put my trident down.
So, as you're going in to the courtyard, suddenly there's like this thunderous roar, and this just cloud of white stuff just rushes towards you. Everybody take a bravery check.
Bravery check.
Oh dear.
I am not rolling well. That's the one.
Oh, I
So
got
on.
10.
I got 10 too.
Okay. You gotta.
Where's
10,
bravery?
7, 3, 10.
Five.
Where's bravery?
Just what your roll is, Ryan. Just
No, bravery
No,
is
bravery's-
the last on the.
Oh.
don't tell him. Don't let him add anything.
I got a 10
I got
on a
10.
9.
Oh, we got 10.
I'm-
Anyone get 11?
No.
No.
Is one a
Roll
critical?
again. One is. It can be a critical. Roll
Okay.
again. You're okay.
Okay, so that's actually a 12 now.
No. When you roll a 1, you have to roll again to see if it's a critical fail.
Okay.
But you survive. Okay, all of you fall on your backsides in the mud and you're like shocked and like, drop everything you're carrying.
No!
Not my afro.
Not my fish!
And Lord Lester, he just looks at you and he just laughs. A big barrel laughs. And suddenly you realise that this cloud of white stuff it's like some giant geese which he's been keeping in the yard. And he says, "I'm sorry about that, I completely forgot about the geese. They make the best guards. Any kind of stranger comes near the house and they just make just the biggest racket ever. There's no way you can sleep through it."
I'm going to pull out my notepad and write, avoid the geese.
So he soothes them and he gets them in their coop and he lets you in.
I'm gonna pick my fish up.
Blaze hissed at the despicable aliens.
They hiss back.
She's
Let me
not
go.
there either.
We're a group of 5/5, shall we say, and myself.
Right. So once you're inside the manor, you realise it's kind of a double courtyard building. There's one courtyard which is like a pleasure garden with a little stream in it
Pleasure
and
garden?
a pleasure garden
I
and some like fruit trees and stuff, and one which is a work yard for the servants where they do all their menial stuff.
Oh, is there a smithy?
No,
There
but
is
I
not
can
a
see a
single
brownie
one.
over there.
He says we get all our blacksmithing done over in Serra, well, where all the good blacksmiths are.
Well,
I know.
Except for yourself, which I'm
Have you ever met my friend Will? He's a good blacksmith.
You've got a pond.
Okay, so you go into the dining room at his request, and you all sit down on these plush silk cushions, and there's like gorgeous tapestries all around you. And this middle-aged woman comes in with a tray of like sherbet and apricots, and she puts them down. And she introduces herself as Bettin, Lord Neston's housekeeper.
Bet in.
Bettin, yeah.
As in bet in this shop.
Yes.
As in gambling
And,
addiction.
I'm gonna say hello.
She
to
looks
her.
around you and she's like, "Oh, you look like a sorry lot. You've been on the road all day."
Yes, I have.
"Oh, not to worry. I'll have the real food soon. Just as soon as Crispin has Elendor dressed."
Well, thank you
And
for the apricots and sherbet anyway. This is quite a feast for me.
and
You've got
Lord
a
Esther.
pond.
Sorry,
You got a pond.
a pond. She's like, "There's one outside in the courtyard if you want."
Nice to know. There is a pond.
Will there be fish?
Well, there will be fish. Yes, we're having a poached flounder tonight.
Oh. Can't eat fish. They're my friends.
fish off friends.
And Lord Nestor he says, by way of explanation, my daughter's called Orlando.
Alander.
Yeah, she's often out, but she always comes back before the evening.
How old is Orlando?
She's about 100 years old, about your age, I would guess.
Damn.
I should point out, sorry, I don't know if you got that bit
Yeah,
when I
you
was
didn't.
describing it.
You weren't around when we mentioned this.
Yeah. Your characters are all about 100 years old.
Oh,
Oh,
I did see this, yeah.
Average
Because,
life expectancy of 1,000, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, although you might think your character's very old,
put it
in
into
eyes,
relative terms, 20.
everyone else around you,
Exactly.
you're like bratty teenagers.
Let's unplug the kettle. That doesn't happen
Wait for the
again.
break.
There was a
Yeah.
suspicious noise in the hall just now.
Is the pond boiling over?
It's geese again.
Is it
So-
smoked fish?
So, an age of 100, that's like eligible marriage age.
I don't care about marriage. Man.
Okay.
You have to
Who
treat
was the
ladies with
person you-
respect.
Preemptive bravery.
You mentioned someone else along with Elander?
Oh, Crispina. Yeah, that's her maidservant. She's always with Aranda.
Can I have a spare couple of pages?
I'm gonna pull a bit of metal twine I've got in my pocket out of my pocket and I'm gonna start like fashioning it into a ring.
A ring.
Can I have a spare couple of pages, please?
Oh, there's scrap paper there.
Oh, wonderful. You're a doll, you're a star, you're a Superman. And other... Oops, sorry.
Okay, so you
Right, there's bounce.
you sit and you
Sounded
nibble
like a Dr. Pepper, by the way.
and you wait for Alanda to join the feast, but it's a really long, awkward wait. She doesn't seem to be showing up, and
There's fish on the table, I can't eat fish. So
oh,
I'm
the
just
fish
sitting
hasn't
there.
arrived yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
And Lord Nestor, he tries to like make small talk as the sun's going down, and so I mean the first person he turns to is the strangest one of a lot of you. He turns to Blaze, and he's like, "We don't often get the cat folk in the Hublands. What brings you here?"
Fish.
I'm with them. Just with them. On their journey, whatever it may be.
I thought you were all strangers, that you just met on the road.
We didn't necessarily pick each other's company, shall we say. We ended up going in the same direction after our previous journey. And it's just been peculiar happenstance that we've just stuck together.
Okay, fair enough.
Some might say
And then-
unfortunate happenstance at times.
He looks at Ariel and he says,
Nice save.
"Those are some very fine seashells."
Excuse me, sir. While we are already, I would say, good friends, and thank you for your company tonight, please stop staring at my friend's seashells.
I was merely going to say, it's not a style of dress that I've seen before. Whereabouts in the world do you hail from?
The ocean.
The ocean?
The ocean. I come from the ocean.
Oh, Christ.
And you talk to fish?
Dude.
Oh, Christ.
Is she okay?
She's not all there.
She's not all there.
She's not all there.
Okay.
I think she's perfectly reasonable, I say, as I keep fashioning the ring around.
You might want to cross out the befriend that Lord Nestor has with you. He's a bit wary of you now.
Wary.
And then he turns to Lord Lyrebird and he says,
Sorry.
"You've got the look of a minstrel about you, I gather by the lute.
I think he looks more like a Malteser.
Like a Malteser.
Like a Malteser.
Well, would you like to tease us with a song? Keep us entertained?
I would, but I left my loot outside.
Or just sing, anything. Maybe something nautical. We are by the sea.
Okay.
Okay.
Seriously, you can't think what's in.
I am afraid my friend here appears to have lost his voice.
So you should have.
That's fine. I understand. Just find us on the
A
road.
bit of stage fright, I assume, unfortunately.
Okay.
There's not on my mind at the moment, I'm afraid, good sirs. And ladies.
So eventually, just as the sun's gone below the horizon, Alanda makes her entrance. And she's a beautiful young girl, just over 100 years old, and she's dressed really elegantly in white silk.
Fighting her.
And a servant girl of a similar age follows demurely behind her. And Lord Nestor, he turns around and he scolds her and he's like, "Where have you been? You kept our guests waiting." And she's like, "I'm sorry, Father. I was at Mother's grave. I was just putting some flowers there." And
Mother.
I didn't realise how late it was until it was dark. And Nesta, he looks instantly, he's like, sorry, he scolded his daughter.
It's okay, there was no harm. It's nice to talk to your father.
Baggage.
I shouldn't worry about it, my dear. Our people traditionally leave home for sometimes weeks at a time before coming home. It's not so unusual for
You'll
me.
have to excuse Blaze, sometimes she sounds like a grandma.
Apparently,
I've got a cold, alright.
Sometimes she sounds like a man as well.
Apparently, the sagacious people hate me. Is anyone sagacious?
No, there are no sagacious people here.
I'm sustracious, apparently.
Not you know what the gracious like.
Okay, so Alandarsel sends her maid
They've got
Crispin
some
off
more.
to help in the kitchen.
Well, sagacious people don't like
And she joins you on the floor.
Can I butt in and ask if there's a non-fish option?
And they look at you oddly. And they're like, we could probably bring out, I don't know, some nuts or something.
Got any vegetables?
I think the apricots and sherbet,
Fish.
another round of those
Fish.
would be very sufficient for her.
Okay, they
If that's not asking too
they
much.
asked Betty
Sorry.
for some more apricots and sherbet.
Really, not all there.
Fish are friends, not food.
Can't stress
You
enough.
can say that when Bruce gets
Okay, so the food comes out. 5 wonderful platters of poached flounder and 1 platter of sherbet and nuts and apricots. And some wine gets poured for you all. And Anda starts making conversation. And so the first person she turns to is Ricky. And she says,
Oh, Ricky, just a fan.
nice afro.
Thank you for noticing. I spent a lot of time on this.
It shows,
Practically
it shows.
100 years.
Practically
100 years. And would you just notice the bounce? It's just... It's almost out of this world.
Lord Liver's going to pet his afro.
I'm going to clear my throat loudly as I slide the ring that I've just created across the table.
I'm gonna take the ring. I'm gonna take one look at it. I'm gonna slide it back, just for now, because I've only just met the girl.
Alanda kind of notices that, and so she looks at you, and she looks at you for the first time, and she's like, I can tell from the way you're dressed, you're from Hordnall. Tell me, did you grow up there, or were you a refugee from when the Sagacious League attacked that land?
Well, my dear, I'll have you know, I was found. Yes. One day, I was just found. Don't know where I came from.
Just found.
Just
Wow,
found.
that's amazing.
But it's okay because I was living in a house that I built myself, and it was amazing out of scraps of wood and bits of fur. So you're like 100 then?
Yes, I am 100, almost.
Okay, we're all 100 too. Funny that.
Almost 100. Almost 100. Not legal. In certain states.
Anything over 70 is legal.
I must say, I admire
I'm out.
your Grand Joe's house here, but I do wonder why you don't have a blacksmith.
Oh, we live so close to Sarah. We just send, Longu there whenever we need anything smithing.
He's my friend.
Okay, so after a delicious meal, Alanda professes her tiredness and she suggests going to bed. So Hackerman comes and shows you all to the room, and Betty and Crispin clear away all the pots and pans from the evening's feast.
On the way out, I'm just gonna,
And,
assuming Alanda's going in a different direction, I'm just gonna bid her a good night and hope she has a pleasant evening.
Yes, good night, my
and
lady.
she says, thank you. I wish the same to you. I hope you find our beds most comfortable.
Thank you, my
They
dear.
could always be slightly more. They could always be slightly more comfortable.
So there are only 4 guest rooms, so I hope 2 of you don't mind doubling up.
Who's going with who?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
for
go
you
to the
guys to decide.
I'm pretty sure Bruce has been asleep this entire time, so we'll leave him on the
We'll,
floor.
we'll just carry him.
I'll share with Lord Lyrebird.
I'm going to go
Okay.
to the pond.
You're going to go to the pod
I'm going to take my leave and go and sleep in the stables.
in the stables.
Stables.
Okay.
So that now leaves a spare guest room. I'm going to stay with Lord Lyrebird. Made my
All the
decision.
merrier.
Made my decision, sticking with it.
So
I
okay.
have a room to myself.
Yeah. They think you're a bit odd.
To be fair, you're
going
only
to
going
the
to sleep
stables,
on the
and
end
they're
of the bed.
What? Why don't you take the one of the rooms?
I take more comfort in places that aren't so lavish, and also where there's more things that you can tinker with.
Okay, fair enough.
I've got a
They
friend
leave
who
you
comes
to
from a
it.
war horse.
And they say, but do be aware we let the geese out at night, so you won't be able to get back into the mansion without waking
I'll pull out my
everybody up.
notebook and avoid the geese. We
Again.
need some sort of device.
So if you can have your character pieces.
I'm going to go to my room, get my trident, and go
you
to
there.
I'm going to the pond.
You're in the pond. You've got a guest room.
With my trident.
You're in the stable, and she's got a guest room. Okay. Everyone happy having a good night's sleep
It's very
In the
cozy in
pond.
here.
in the pond?
With my fish. Does my tail change?
Your tail doesn't change.
Sorry, my afro takes
I'm
up
going
half the
to
bed.
find various saddles and leathers and whatever's inside the stables. I'm going to fashion a hammock with it.
I'm going to play.
I'm
my
going
fish.
to leave.
Take an invention test, which is your cunning plus your invention bonus.
Oh, cunning plus invention. Do I have an invention bonus? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Plus 7. 6 plus 7, that's a... Yes.
That's a 9, mate.
Is that 9?
17,
Oh, okay.
16, mate.
16. Yeah.
16. Yep. You easily fashion a hammock. It's really comfortable. Good night's sleep.
One hand and eyes closed. I'm going to give all the pillows to Lord Lyrebird because my afro is all the pillow I need.
I'm going to take the excess
I'm gonna
pillows and start
befriend the
poking the
fishes.
pillows during the sleep.
The fish are already your friends.
Critical roll!
Okay. So in the night, sorry, I've forgotten your character's name.
Pathan. Pathan.
Parthan.
I'll give you it.
Parthen, like Parthen.
Oh yeah,
Pathan.
Parthan. You get woken up when someone comes into the stable, and it's you wake up suddenly and Longu's standing there, and he was kind of shocked to see you. And he's like, oh, okay, and then he kind of quickly goes out. But other than that,
Fairly normal night in the
yeah,
stable.
fairly normal night in the stable.
I shrug and just go back to sleep.
Was he a horse whisperer?
You just want a fellow animal speaker. And we have one. I assume.
No.
Darn.
So the next day,
She can talk to hedgehogs, I think.
you get woken up.
Not in this universe.
Next day, you get woken up by some angry voices and wailing. And as you emerge from your rooms, Hackerman meets you, stony faced, and orders you to follow him to his master's room. So you all get taken over here.
I was in the pond, I'm a bit wet. Can I dry off first?
And I'm around, you're always welcome.
Just who do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. And Yeah.
And royalty, I'll have you know.
Nestor,
I'm just going to...
not here you're not, he says.
At that statement, I'm just going to look around at the rest of the group and just kind of, like... What? Did anyone else know this?
No.
Do you think you should maybe tell us these things?
to be fair, all cats are self-centered, so...
That's a good point, okay.
Sorry, I thought this was established in the session 0 we had over Messenger. I guess not.
Oh no, don't worry.
There was a session
we all
0?
know in real that place is more.
Did I thought I
Not
invited
in
you
this
to that.
universe.
Probably did, I just always put it on mute.
Not like Lyrebird or Parthen.
Yes, in
or
another
Aaron.
time and space we did discuss this, but our characters are not aware of it.
Yes.
I thought we were establishing things about characters.
Where was Bruce sleeping?
In one of the guest
In one of the
rooms, we
guest
dragged it.
I was
This is
thinking of
literally
pond,
perfect
so-
timing as you have just woken up.
Again.
Yeah. But this time we all just woke up, so...
Oh, good.
I've been dragged
Got
to
it.
the room. I was dragged out of the pond.
Yeah, Bruce
being
is
dragged out of the
sat
stable.
Right, cheers, mate. Yeah,
May
wherever
as
it's
well
at.
stay over there.
Okay.
You'll need his character sheet.
So Nestor, he's sat at a desk, and there's a slip of paper held limply in one hand, and he's obviously been crying. And he says, "It's Alanda. She's gone. She's been kidnapped."
Dude!
Hang on.
And Hackerman like slams a fist down on the table and says, "Which one of you did this?"
I was sleeping with the fishies.
You will be if you find out it's you.
Just saying, the fishies wouldn't let me do it. Fishies are nice.
And Hackerman eyes you very suspiciously.
Well, if I'm going to
Okay.
pull out my notebook and go, right, went to sleep in the stables, woken up by a langu, woken up in the morning. Sorry, I've got no information on it.
Pardon me, my lord.
And
But the geese would have sounded if anyone, including us, tried to get back into the house or escape the house.
Nesta says, quite. That's why I know, out of you 6, you're the only people in the house who definitely didn't do this. He says,
He likes us, it's okay.
that leads me to believe that one of my own servants has kidnapped my daughter. And he
Well, Langu came in to see you at the stables, so maybe...
But I do have the note. Langu did come into the stables.
He's kept that note to himself.
No, but what I'm saying is I'm doing this in our character.
He then shows you the note which he's been given. I'll read it out, but I'll pass it around as well.
Do you have any scissors?
Not with me.
I mean, that's like...
There you are. So, the note says...
I thought it was that really long thing. I was just like, wow.
That's a no.
That's more than no, that's a bloody novel. Let us stay kidnapped.
You can see the size of the actual novel this thing's based on. It's huge.
So, here the note says, we have your daughter. If you want to see her alive again, bring the Spear of Elsiren to the sheltered bay on the Isle of Janga for the next full moon. We're watching your ship. It must depart today. If you delay for any reason, your daughter is dead. If you miss the rendezvous, your daughter is dead.
I have just written the Isle of Jenga.
That's fine. I thought
I literally
at
took
some
the
point
notebook
someone
out.
would.
Sounds good.
Oh,
So you can pass that around if you want to
Jenga.
read it.
We're going to go play some pro Jenga, guys.
I just made that joke.
Pretty sure there's going to be some rectangular blocks involved.
Okay, so
It's like
Lord
Tetris,
Nesta goes to an iron box.
Well, sure, just a quick pull, bring their whole plan tumbling down.
He goes to a locked iron box in the corner of the room and he opens it up and he brings out this bundle of silk. And
Before you show us the bundle,
Alright, shut up!
how long is it until the next full moon?
it's almost 1 month exactly. It's a full moon. It was a full moon last night.
I say...
But there's three nights of full moon in a month.
No, there isn't.
Is that your way
Yeah,
of
the day before, the day after, and the day of the actual full moon. Is
The day before and the day after
Full moon
aren't
is the
full
middle.
moons. They're waxing and waning full moons.
Yeah, but
Let's try not be
Let's not pick. Let's not pick, Ariel.
they still figure
You can't say anything. You've got crescent moon seashells on
How do
your
you know
boobs.
about the moon when you're sleeping with the fishes?
I can look up at it.
So
To
he
be fair, I thought she'd have known since the moon is in control of the tides.
he
Then
takes
how
out
is
the
she
spear and the parcel on it. He passes it to the person as far away from the fiddler as he can possibly get. So he passes it to Blaze and he says, I trust you the most.
Hang on. But this is still an afro. I could hide it up there.
If I give it to you, when you see what that is, if I give it to you, there is a good chance he is going to pick it up and start waving it around. It has to go to this side of the
I know what it is.
table. Yes, so you know why I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
I'm not
So
kidding
you can
anyone
open
with
it up and have a look if you want.
Just pull the two.
In the interim, Lord
Pardon me?
Nesta, are there
What would
any
you call it?
servants that haven't turned up for duty this morning?
They're all here.
Oh.
The only one I can't believe it's Hackerman because he's been my servant since I was a boy. So it must be either Crispiner, Longu, or Bettin.
I'm betting it's Kristen.
Who's Crispin?
That was her personal aid.
Oh, personal aid. Okay.
Crispiner.
So as the silk package comes undone, what you see is a rather corroded spearhead. It looks like it's been twisted by fire.
It looks like it's been found in a recent archaeological dig.
Mainly by one Sir John. Sleaford.
Sleefodia.
As an inventor, would I have any way of seeing the effects of it, how the way it is like that? Because I would know how metals are heated and all sorts of things like that, wouldn't I?
Yes, you could probably take a good guess at the kind of material it's made from.
Okay, do I have to roll for that?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Take a cunning check.
Cunning check.
Plus your blacksmith skill, so 1.
Blacksmith, 7, 5, 13, 14. Yeah.
14, yeah. Okay, you can tell just by looking at it that it's a kind of
What's the note gun?
copper lead alloy,
Okay.
and it's the kind of thing that hasn't been used since your race was exiled from Earth.
Oh.
So this object is older than the Empire. It's older than it's been around longer than you've been on this planet. So it's at least over 1,000 years old.
Is there anything special about this thing?
Well, if Blaze wants to take a magic check, by rolling a d10 and adding 2, I think. So it's quite difficult. It's at the bottom.
6.
No, she can't.
Isn't it add your magic as
She
well?
gets
That isn't.
That-
I don't
that
have
is-
magic.
Oh, right, okay.
she gets a vague sense that there's something magical about the artifact, but she can't tell what. Okay.
Now, is it magical in the sense that cats find things shining magical?
It's not shiny.
That's fine.
Except it's not shiny.
Okay. So Lord Nesta says, "This is the spear of our siren. It's been entrusted to the guardianship of my family since the Exodus. But I confess I don't know anything about it. My uncle, who held it before me, was killed during the Civil War. And he didn't leave any instructions about it. I only know that it once belonged to our siren over 2,000 years ago, during his days on Earth. But I care much less for it than I do my daughter."
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and just say that's a very honourable thing to say, sir.
He says, "Thank you.
Get on with the speech.
I'm honestly too fraught to act with reason, and that you 6 are the only people I trust in this house. So I'd be extremely grateful if you'd deliver the ransom and return safely to my daughter."
One drink of water and we've got this man's bloody 2,000-year-old spear. Why didn't anybody have a beer with her? We'd have the bloody mansion by now.
Can I go back out to the stables and check to see if anything is different from when I went to sleep?
Well, he says, before you leave, can I ask, are you going to do this task for me?
I think we have to.
I would
But
just
we're so
very
close to-
quickly, Lord
so close to
Nelson.
Sarah.
Guys, please, very quickly, we'd like to take a diplomatic vote between us 6 very unfamiliar adventurers. Yes. It was close.
Flower
we will
and
take-
peas as well.
We will take the quest for you, specifically.
He says, "Thank you, but no
It's
idea
not
what
my
my
house.
daughter means to me.
A lot.
Her safety, it's all I care about. I've got a ship moored in Serra. I'll send Hackerman straight away with my horse to get it ready, and then you guys can follow him in just a bit. But before you go, could you talk to my servants? Could you have a look around the house? Could you see if you can figure out which one of them has done this terrible thing? Because I won't be able to rest until I know which one of them it was."
Do you
So
have?
are you saying you might change your name to Lord No Rester instead of Lord Nestor?
He's not amused by your joke.
Can I ask, Lord Nestor, do you have any ideas at all of anyone that's been acting suspicious lately or anything like that? Anything we can go off?
I literally can't imagine any of my servants doing this, but one of them must have.
Okay. Must be on the servant.
Somebody
I-
needs to talk to Crispiner and
I-
also investigate the room in question that she was abducted from.
Dibs!
Now,
I mean, I'll
Do
I
any
will
of
speak
the,
to Crispin.
you've only got like like half an hour in this world times and like I'll call it 15 minutes in our
Okay,
world times to
Does
That's
anyone-
perfect, because as
before
soon
we
as 50
set
minutes
off
done,
and
we
do
have a
this,
break.
Does anyone here have any information on any of the members of the servants?
No.
Sorry?
Does anyone have any information or anything they noticed suspicious like last night or anything about any of the servants?
I was woken up by Langu.
Oddly
I moved to the
specific.
stables, which I didn't think anything suspicious at the time. Could have just been tending to the horses.
Woke up.
Longu.
Should we go round and get everyone's ideas? So if we start. with you-
What?
I know,
Sorry.
you have the least. We'll go this way round. You have the least
I'm going to go speak to Crispin and maybe go search the room, maybe sniff some underwear, and just basically have a jolly good time seeing what she knows. If she's distraught, then I'm going to figure she
Okay.
knows something.
So you're going to go to Crispina and talk to her.
Nobody follow me.
What? What are you going to say to her?
Crispin, I've heard the news about Allender.
She's like, "Oh my god, it's terrible. I slept the whole night through. I had no idea she was missing.
Crying or not crying?
Oh, she's got a couple of tears. She's clearly been
Couple of
crying.
tears. Couple of tears.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder reassuringly. Don't worry, Crispin. We've made it our one and only quest, for now, to go and find Allender. We'll make sure we do that. For you, for Lord Nestor, for the household, but mostly for you.
She was looking really like, oh, thank you, until you said mostly for you, and now she's like, are you coming on to me?
Yes.
she said, get away from me.
Not guilty. It's fine. That was irresistible moves there, so not guilty. I'm going to apologise there, Crispin. I was just trying to do a bit of a self-made lie detector test. I know a certain gender of people who quite often they fall for that kind of thing, and when they're guilty they're more than happy to, but when they're guilt-ridden and just sad, they have very good morals. So I respect you as a woman.
You've slightly recovered the situation. He's just about to kick you out
He's
the
trying
door.
so hard to get himself out of there, but he's just digging deeper and deeper.
Can I use that spear to dig this hole, please? Crispin, do you know anything about what happened? You know, has anyone been acting strangely towards Allender, apart from me?
She says no. I mean, she has changed a bit recently because she's been going to a place called Chepsid, just south of Serra. It's where all the bars and inns and dancing halls are.
Chapson, did you say?
Chepsid.
Chepsid.
Sid.
Yeah.
I thought it was Chepster.
Chepsid.
And I know she's been making friends there, but to be honest, she's been coming home regularly, and she's not shown any signs of,
Has she?
acting strangely.
Do you know if she's met anybody out there who she's maybe told some house secrets to, or anyone that she talks to you about frequently? I respect you and her have a lot of trust between each other, and there's going to be a lot of secrets, but anything you can tell me would be helpful.
I honestly, I don't know anything more than I've told you. All I know is she's a really kind, big-hearted girl, and I don't know why anyone would want to hurt her at all.
For wealth, my dear. For wealth.
Fish.
Next!
Lord Lionbird, what are you going to do?
Who is there left to talk to?
There's Bettin and Longu.
And you could still talk to Hakuman.
I'll go to Taku Man. The Taco Man.
Or you
That's
could
a
like
bad
search from the house,
decision.
something like that.
You chose poorly.
Maybe I can't remember the other names.
So,
You go speak.
Hackerman's like, what do you want to know?
I just want to know about the spear, and also about the poor girl.
And to be honest, I did not know the spear existed until this moment.
Oh, really?
Lord Nestor, he's kept that very quiet.
Can I sort of look deep into his eyes and make sure he's not lying?
You can take a cunning check. 10. You can't quite figure out if he's lying or not.
So what do you think about the girl? Think we'll see her again?
Well, with us on the case, then yeah, sure. We've got to get it back. There's no option.
So what would you do in this case then?
I'll sing a song!
He's like,
Now it's your turn!
I have no idea. I have no idea where to start. I say we just get on that boat and go. Speaking of which, my horse is ready. I'm going to get on it and I'm going to get to Sarah right now.
I'm gonna
And he
hold his collar and say, "Not about us, you're not."
and you can. It's going to take me a while to get the ship ready. We've got to get all the sailors. We've got to get all the provisions on board. It's a nightmare to do in one morning. I've got to go now, and then you can follow when the ship's done.
Can
Can you not go and help him?
I? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I come help you? 4 hands are better than 2.
2 hands are better than 1. Well, alright.
Okay, if you want to come, fine. We've got an extra horse.
Okay, I'm going to tell the lads that I'm going with him, and then
Lads and girls.
Okay. So
We've got 2 guys in the group.
which one are you?
I'm going to try
Who are
and
the 2 girls?
follow him.
That one.
Me and
And I'm
Ryan.
going to try and
Okay, okay,
defend
well,
him on the way.
yeah. I thought it was just a
Okay.
different look.
Okay.
What can I say?
That's a 7. That's a
Just
critical.
roll a 1.
Yeah.
Roll again.
5.
5. You're okay. You didn't get a critical.
What's it count for a critical? Is it just
Critical, a 1 followed by a 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, in this one, are zeros or tens?
10s.
Okay.
Okay. Go to Parthanan. Parthan?
Parton. Okay, I'm going to head out to the stables because, as an inventor, I'm very aware of my surroundings and I take note of pretty much everything in the location that I'm in, looking for things to tinker. So if I go into the stables, I should be able to determine if there's something that's not there that was there the night before.
Okay.
Besides the horse that's obviously been saddled.
There's nothing there, although you do find Longo. He's in the stable because he's putting, he's clearing it out after the horses have gone out.
Okay. Then I'm going to take my notebook out and I'm just going to just stand in the corner watching Longu, like glaring at him and just pretending to scribble in my notebook.
And he's going to look at you very nervously, and you see he's physically shaking as he's going about his business.
Okay, and I'm going to wait for Ariel.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm going to come down and talk to Longu. He's my friend.
Okay.
So, Longu, a friend of mine told me you were around the stables last night. Can you tell me what you were doing? Question check.
You don't have to question. He's like, I was just out for a stroll.
Seems a bit strange you'd open the stable though.
I sometimes check on the horses at night.
But there was no horses in that stable.
There was last night.
Well, he was in there on his own.
No, the horses were in there as well.
Oh, was he? Oh.
Yeah.
He got there.
I'm going to walk
He
over
only
and pass a
knows
note
the
over a
house,
shoulder.
that's all.
I'm going to pass a note over a shoulder that says there was horses. I go back to scribbling.
Sorry.
I'm gonna shout really loudly from the room. It's were horses. There were.
Okay. Well, if you think of anything, can you let me know? And I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and give him a reassuring sort of rub.
Okay. He's like, yeah, sure, but
Is this
I
the
don't
proper
think I should
seashells
come up with
sort?
anything.
And then I'm going to go and talk to the fishers. And see if they know it. See if they know it's different.
It's fish.
Okay. Blaze,
Not
what's Blaze
fishes.
want to do?
She's.
What fish?
Fash? Fishes? Fash?
You can talk, Charles.
Well, first, I'm going to start in the what was the daughter's name again? Sorry.
Elandor.
Pardon.
Elandor.
Elandor. I'm going to start in Elandor's room and try and sniff out a suspicious scent, and then go around all the servants and try and find the same suspicious scent.
Very, very good policy. Okay, as you go into Elandor's room, you can see there's a silver vial lies tipped over in the centre of the room, and there's a soaking rag next to it. Elandor's bed is messed up, and the sheets are half strewn on the floor as if she's been dragged out of it. Nothing else in the room seems obviously disturbed. There's a big mahogany wardrobe, several chests of drawers, and some work on a loom, but they're all in their proper place. You want to
So I've got to roll for smell, yeah?
smell? Yeah. So I'm not sure you can fail this actually. That's your cunning plus your smell bonus plus whatever
Plus
you want.
die, okay. This is going to be easy then. I hope.
It's also share anyway.
6,
Yes.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 14.
Right. What you can smell overwhelmingly is vinegar. So it's on the rag. It's it's in. It was what's within the silver vial.
Bad time of the month.
But other than that, you can't smell anything else other than Alanda herself. So that's the only two things you're getting from this room.
Right. So I suppose I should. I'm not sure what good trying to smell vinegar on the servants would do, though, especially if some of them work in the kitchen. But I suppose I'll have to try it anyway.
Okay, so you want to give them a good sniff. you want to just go around the servants and give them a sniff then?
Yeah, how many servants is there doing this? By the way?
There's 3.
3 servants.
Okay.
Right.
So take just one more check.
Okay, I've established that this is 8, so 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Cool. As you go around, you can smell vinegar both on Bettin and Crispina. On Crispina, you can really strongly smell Longu, and on Longu, you can really strongly smell Crispina.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's what I do in the stables.
Right, let's go for that again. So Betton and Crispin.
Longu.
Longer.
Yeah.
And they smell of each other.
But have we ever seen them in the same room at the same time?
Yeah.
Like me and
Batman.
I've heard about this man to the north that dresses as a bat.
Is he Spider-Man by chance?
I believe he's called Dragon Man.
Our people did come from Earth. And
No,
We'll move on to Bruce.
Dragon Man.
Sorry. What's your character's name this one?
Kuthlaga.
Kuflaga.
Ah,
Thanks for making it really easy to pronounce.
I was hoping
Kuflaga.
Like I've gone Ricky.
And you thought he's going to go with something really easy.
I'm
No.
half them, but my friends call me Ding.
Well, I was going to be Kunstlager and then but I thought no.
I knew where that was going.
Okay, Kuflaga. What do you want to do?
Change my name.
What's your cat? Is it Blaze?
Yeah.
I'm going to go find Blaze and find out what she found out.
Yeah, sure.
So that way I've got a bit more of an understanding, because at the moment I don't know that.
Well, you've been
Longu-
asleep most of the journey.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So I'm going to actually go find someone who maybe actually found something out.
Who was the one with the daughter's servant again? Sorry.
It was Longu and Crispina. Both smell of each other.
Right.
So now I know that, because I found Blaze. I'm going to go interrogate Longu.
So
Just right there now. I'd like to point out there are now 3 people.
Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable interrogating a woman.
Nobody has spoken to Bettin yet. Nobody. And I'm betting it's Bettin. Because I've now made that joke 3 times and it never gets on. So...
I'm talking to the fish.
The
see if
room
they
also
know.
smelled of vinegar very strongly.
Okay.
I had fish and chips earlier, I'm sorry.
Where did the vinegar? Okay. So, right. So I'm just trying to think of what my characters like.
Oh, I didn't tell you anything about your character.
No.
Sorry. You're like a warrior monk.
I'll tell you
it's
what.
your sacred duty to protect the world from demons.
John, just quickly. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Am I back?
Although,
So, no one's talked to Ben yet, so it's up to
yeah, I'm going to get lost on the way and end up finding myself staggering in the direction of Betty.
you. Okay.
Great save. That is like a 20 rolling save.
So,
Is Betty female?
yeah, better
Right,
than
okay.
female. Yeah.
I did not know this.
So, she's like,
And she doesn't smell of another one.
I forgot your name. I can't remember already.
Kuthlaga.
She said, "Hello, Kuflaga."
She knows me.
It's like Cthulhu, but worse.
And what can I do for you?
If you wanted to know where you were last night while all this...
She said, well, I mean, asleep most of the time, but I did get up kind of about midnight because I wasn't sleeping well, and I swept the yard a bit.
Well, I've been... Sorry.
Well, the only thing I saw was that Longu's door was kind of a smidge open, and I don't think he was in there because he always has to light him when he's in his room.
Personal question. I've been suitably informed by one of my party that there's a familiar smell of vinegar between you, Crispina, and Longu. Is there any reason for this? Is there...
Oh, well, we were... I mean, we did use it in the cooking last night, and Crispina was helping me in the kitchen, so I guess, me and her could have got some vinegar on us that way.
Hey, that chair is so full.
Okay. Did you see anyone else or hear anything that could have sounded
Nothing.
suspicious or anything for him? Okay. My interrogation's over. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Costa don't want this chair back, do they? Because it's a little bit broken now. It's a little bit broken.
so
heavy
Lord,
are you?
Too
Lord Nestor kind of gathers you all back together and says, "I'm sorry, I know you've had not had long, but it's about time for you to head off towards Sarah. Have you guys made any conclusions at all?"
I've concluded that Crispin has a stick up her butt.
And that belongs to Longu.
Long just seem a little bit suspicious, but that's alright.
I really need to change the shape. Can you get past one of those round ones, actually?
Oh my god, it's not on both sides.
Yep.
Have you completely destroyed it?
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
Lee!
Costa, do you want these back, by the way?
I'll pay for it if needs be.
Just sort of swap it out tomorrow morning. Wait, what?
How did you break that?
I am a very heavy man. You can edit this out, right? Please edit this part out.
Please wait while we go to a commercial break.
Now from a word for our sponsors.
Costas.
What the hell's my chair?
Why am I falling through my
Careful,
chair?
that bolt on the backside is off as well.
I think there's a little more to it than that because I'm pretty sure I weigh more than you. So I don't
17
think
and a half
it's-
stone. Plus
Yeah.
6'2", plus leaning
Yeah,
back very
I weigh more.
heavily.
I weigh more.
Bitch, it ain't a competition, but I've lost. Anyway,
What you're saying is you're a fat cat.
well, royalty, so.
Well done.
Anyone want to vote on who they think
No,
I'm on a
the
horse
culprit
already.
is?
I don't want to vote because I've only
I
talked
didn't
to one
get
person.
to.
Oh, sorry. I propose now that we're all in the same room as Lord Nestor, we all just go around the room and tell them what we found out. Does anybody
Yes.
concur? Everyone concurs. Fantastic.
Okay.
I found out that Kristin has still got a stick up her butt. I found out that Kristin just was apparently asleep all night, which, yeah, what can you do?
Okay. You.
Cool.
I found
Me
out,
and you.
Yeah, we found out that Longo is definitely nervous. No major
He seemed
indication.
suspicious. He disturbed you last night in the stable, which we thought was a little bit strange. And yeah, you didn't seem really to want to talk about it tonight, so
That's a big boat.
yeah.
Okay.
That's about as much as we found out.
Blaze, what did you find out?
I found it. There was a very suspicious. Come on, get the words out. It seemed suspicious to me that there was a very strong smell of vinegar in the room.
Whose room?
At Ando's room.
I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry.
Sounds
That's
about
fine.
haunting.
Carthagor?
Kitlaga.
Kaflaga.
Steve?
I'm going to call you Carl from now on.
Oh, sorry, I've already nicknamed him. He's Monkey.
Monkey. Okay, Monkey.
That's a bit of a cutesy pet name.
Yeah, but he's a warrior monk. Let's call him Monkey.
Ah,
I've never seen
that
it coming.
works.
Oh.
He's
Monkey,
a-
what did you get?
He's Monkey.
Longu wasn't, although his door was slightly ajar, that he wasn't actually in there.
Okay. So,
Do you mean Longo or do you mean Betty?
Longu. That's
Okay.
what Bethan said.
Because I spoke to Betty.
That's fine because we know.
Betty said that she smelt of vinegar because they were using vinegar in the kitchen, but last night she noticed that his door was slightly ajar, but he wasn't in there.
Okay, so we already found that out because these two found out that he went for a walk to the stables. My concern, therefore, is that out of the three people that we spoke to, only one of them seems to have managed to sleep the entire night. Which means one of two things. Either two people were in it together, in my mind, and we don't know anything about betting at the moment, but I'm betting now that it's not betting, or the one person that's saying they're asleep all night is only saying that as part of an alibi.
Can we get hold of the vial that we found, or that Blaze found in the room?
Yeah.
What vial?
It's a little silver vial.
Found a vial.
That.
We haven't been told we was outside.
No, we were in the room when Blaze was
Oh,
explaining.
we explained all in the room. Oh, we do know about it.
I'm just trying to find.
Blaze,
I'm
yeah.
here. I'm here. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
You've grabbed it. It's there. Okay.
Bomb.
It's a little silver vial.
Boom.
It did have some vinegar in it, although now all the vinegar's like spilled out.
Can
Lord
we
Nestor,
look
is
see if
the
there's any discerning like fingerprints on it?
You don't know
Okay.
what fingerprints are.
We're not. This sort of really good just then.
We're not DNA specialists. Can we analyse this
No.
one single strand of hair
This
I
is my
found?
thing, guys.
Okay. So Nestor's going to push you now. He's like, do you know who did it or don't you?
Well, Lord Nestor, first and foremost, is the vinegar used for anything more than just cooking in this household?
No.
Why would
Apart
your
from
daughter?
occasionally polishing, the metal work, but
Why would your daughter have a vial of it
Can
in her room?
she
Can I
wouldn't
take-
have it in the room. There's no reason.
There's no reason for her to have a vial of vinegar in her room.
No.
Who has access to the room with vinegar during the middle of the night?
Well, Bettin and Crispina are always in the kitchen, but it's not locked, so
Fucks.
conceivably anyone could have gone in there and taken it.
Can I take the rag and the bottle? I'm going to pour a small amount onto the rag and I'm going to hold it against Ariel's face.
As you do that,
I'm going to count.
after about 15 seconds, she falls unconscious.
Okay, so that's 15 seconds where there could have been a ruckus.
Can we keep hold of that vial in the bag? I can see that coming. No, genuinely, like not even jokingly. Can we just keep hold of it because that could come in handy in this whole thing?
Does this
Um,
rag smell funny to you?
So-
That's 15 seconds, so she was caught completely unawares or was able to make some sort of ruckus that was cleaned up. Or
Lord Nestor, you
Wasn't
can
a mess, wasn't
you
it?
can see
Right.
from
The room
this
was a
the room was a
example
mess,
that's
but
not just regular
nobody
vinegar.
heard it.
That's
Sorry,
special
by the way, I know
vinegar.
you're asleep. I'm going to apologise to you while you're asleep.
That has knocked our comrade out cold. I'm going to say as I kick her in the head slightly to make sure that she is asleep. As you can see, she's asleep.
I'm going to check her breathing. I'll put
She's
my hands on
only out
seashells.
for a few
I'm
seconds.
put, hang on,
Only
put my
out for a
hands
few
on the
seconds, okay.
on the seashells. to check her breathing.
You just hear the beach.
I'm going to give you an extra point of experience for that. XP 1.
Okay. Anyway. God, if I get experience from jokes, I'm going to be sorted. That's really bizarre then. You know, what can happen in a couple of seconds after being knocked out? Guys,
I
anything?
suppose if she kept holding it, they kept it on her long enough, it would keep knocking. It would keep. her
There's
knocked out.
only one way to find this out. I'm sorry for what's about to happen. For the next minute, put the rag on my face and just see what happens. If I stay knocked out or if I revive and then keep going and drifting. And while every time, if I do that, every time I wake up, I need you guys to say 3 loud words that I would be able to recognise. So I can see whether or not my memory's affected. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do that. What happens?
Okay, as the rag's over your face, you stay knocked out for as long as it's over your face. When it's taken away, within a few seconds, you kind of revive.
Fish
Oh!
are friends.
Well, I heard the word balls because I've just woken up. Brothels. Different universe. Same character. Okay. Off my. You're gonna have to excuse me. I'm a bit groggy still here, but from what I can tell from that, first of all, that smells amazing. Second of all, somebody has held a rag to your daughter's face and taken her away from here. Are you missing any horses?
No, both horses are in the stable.
Somebody has taken her either on their own horse, which is nearly impossible. Your geese would have known. Your geese would have made a noise, sorry.
I'd like
Not
to
that
think
sentient.
that Parthen would have woken up if that kind of ruckus had happened.
You'd like to think
So
so.
yeah, that's done very, very sleepily.
So either, somebody's taken her on foot away from here. Might I recommend you send... I would say you send 2 of your servants in one direction and 2 in the other direction on horseback. At some point. Because if they've only gone on foot, they can't be that far away, surely. The other thing is, just don't send Lagoo and Crispin together. Because I really like Crispin. But she smells of Lagoo. Ain't cool, man. I've got an afro, I've got to be black.
We're all black.
I've got,
Oh, come on!
thinking about it, could
It says afro, not Jufro. I'm not going to go on about money.
Oh man!
You're going to have to put a warning on this one.
like, not to be offensive to your daughter,
That's racist.
Lord Nestor,
Ding.
but
Yes.
could this not have been a setup with Crispin involved as well? Not Crispin, that's Allender involved as well, somewhere along the line. Not to be offensive to your daughter.
Actually,
Like
that's
his
a good Lord Nestor. That is.
He looks at you like incredulity, and he's like, "You're accusing my daughter of kidnapping herself."
Do you know about her?
And
Do you know?
he seems slightly less sure that he wants to send you out to go and rescue her now.
On
Gotta be
that
honest,
on
I was
that
thinking the
note,
same thing.
Parthen is going to go upstairs and look for anything that might have handwriting done by her.
He says, "I'm sorry, it's too late now."
I'm going to take
It-
my notebook
you-
out.
you've
Does
gotta get
not
Grace,
want
Sarah.
to help.
Lord Nestor, do you know about Allender's recent trips to Chepstow?
And he's like, "Yeah, all the young people go there."
That's fine.
She always had Crispin with her, so I knew she was safe.
That to me is relatively fine. Actually.
That's big information.
Okay, so Lord Nestor, he thanks you for your efforts, but he seems, saddened that you haven't managed to finger
Lord
which
Nestor, before
servant
we
it
go,
was.
just before we go,
Yeah.
I'm starting to think it might have been Crispin. I don't know about the rest of the group, but off of your recent revelation, I'm starting to think it might be Crispin, because she made no mention of her going to Chepstow as well. She only made mention of your daughter going.
Could we borrow Crispin?
Crispin.
Could we borrow Crispin to show us Chepstead on the way past to the boat? Could we borrow her so she could give us a quick look around so we can sort of see if anything's happened there?
I'd like to borrow her to have a quick look around, if you know what I mean.
He says, I'll take a persuasion check.
6 plus 4 is 10.
10. He's like, "No, I don't want any more of my people go missing. If one of them is the culprit, I want to keep them in the house so I can keep an eye on them now. You guys, go rescue my daughter."
We go, guys, after rescue someone's daughter.
Already gone.
We'll be back.
Okay.
You're already there.
Guys, let's have a return. Let's go.
Oh,
We got a good spear. Let's go.
Loot!
right. Just before you do go, though, he gives you the name of a merchant
Name of
to
the
go and
merchant.
visit, because he says if you leave the port without any cargo, it would look very suspicious.
I would have loved it, literally, as we were leaving. We're like, right, which way should we go? And he just goes, Bob! Look for Bob! Cheers.
What's the
Okay.
name of the merchant?
Bob!
As we're leaving, he's sort of like, I have to tell you something about the future!
Right, and he turns.
I found her! She fell between the couch cushions! Two?
What's the merchant's name?
I think we killed the cat.
Sorry, she got 8 more ones.
Well, I suppose you said the cat's out of the bag now, boys. Anyway,
Oh, come on! Let me get my breath back first.
it has been pretty catastrophic.
Oh!
I might start deducting puns.
Just speaking to the DM, how do you like it, bitch? It's very distracting!
Is it my fault? Is it me?
What's the merchant's name, please?
The merchant's name is
Paul.
Marvin the Merchant.
Marvin!
Marvin.
Speaking to the DM. Shit me right now? Are you shit
So, is the merchant his second name?
Middle name, Bob. You shit me right now?
I can just imagine his mail. Dear Marvin T. Merchant.
Maybe his middle name should be like.
Keith.
No, maybe his middle name should be like Derek, so it's like Marvin D. Merchant.
It sounds like he was originally wanted to go into show business, but Marvin the Magnificent didn't take off.
Marvin the Magician.
Right.
Marvin the Magnificent.
So within a few hours, you find yourself in the Surrey docks, and it's a bustling place for the squeal of seagulls, shouts of sailors offloading their catch. Hackerman's anxiously waiting by a beautiful boat. It's a caravel. It's got
That's a
two
beautiful
masts,
boat.
It's a caravel.
It's got 2 masts.
and it's been made ready by like a skeleton crew of sailors. Hackerman he says, "Oh, I'm really sorry, the ship's not ready yet. I'm having trouble finding enough sailors."
I can sail.
I can navigate.
He says, "That's fantastic, and that's fantastic."
But I'm not going to.
Pick up heavy things.
My class is seafarer.
My
But
class is
Seafarer.
I can manage the
my
engine
class
room.
is
Every ship
Sharp.
needs a cat.
I can manage the engine room. We'll have this walk call going in no time.
So I've got some things.
I'm
that you
going to
guys
say it.
can
I'll
do.
warn you now.
So, to start off, who wants to go and see the merchant about arranging a cargo?
Who's
Dibs.
good at talking? Yeah.
Dibs.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, in the game. Not good at talking in the game.
okay. And we've got the Spiro Siren. We might want to know more about it. I mean, we could go and check the Mages Guild, see if there's someone there who knows about it. Does anyone want to
Mages
do that?
Guild.
Yeah.
Is there
Maybe
a
I should
library?
go along then.
Is there a
Okay.
library?
Don't ask again.
Is there a library?
There's a big library at the Mages
There
Guild.
you go.
No, this is the Mages Guild. Is there another library?
Oh no, well, there are lots of libraries in town. Like every wealthy person has one. But the Mages Guild has the biggest one.
Okay, can I go with Blaze to the Mages Guild? And while he's talking, I'm going to try and look through some books.
Okay,
And see
sure.
if I can find
Can we wait until we find out what else is left before you do that, though?
Okay.
Just hold back.
We could do with a map of where we're going. Someone could go to the Cartographers Guild, see if they could persuade them to give us a map.
You're a very big, burly man. So why don't you do it? For the benefit of YouTube, I looked away from Bruce. Who's got very good persuasion?
Am I with them or am I still somewhere else?
You went ahead of us, so
You can pick any one of these because you're already on this mission, whichever one it
Okay,
is.
then I'll already gone to the map shop.
Okay, you've gone to the map shop.
Okay.
Map shop.
Map shop.
Cartographers Guild.
literally a shop of maps. This one is for Lincolnshire. Oh, where the
We could do with a guide who knows about the Peril Isles. I mean, they're not called the Peril Isles for nothing. That's where the Isle of Janga is. So, anyone not have a...
What about the Isle? What is the Isle of Janga?
The Isle of Janga, it's just a small island in the middle of the Peril Isles.
There's nothing. Does my character know anything about it?
Well, you know, out of hundreds of islands, it's a small volcanic island in the middle
Okay.
of this chain of islands that goes between the...
Well, we'll decide. How about we do it this way?
continents.
Let's decide where people go after you tell us everything that needs doing.
No, let's not, because that'll take forever.
You've been told.
Okay, does anyone want to do that? Does anyone feel that's an important issue?
I do.
A guide could be useful.
Yeah, but so could what's coming up, but we don't know what's coming up.
Okay, next. We don't know what sort of danger we're going to be facing on our journey. We might be able to find some soldiers who would guide our ship for us.
That'd be right.
Yeah,
Okay. And I could do with some help tracking down some sailors if someone wants to stay here on the docks and just help me, like, talk to some people here who look out of work.
Whose stamina is really low and is therefore really lazy?
Me.
Yours is 3.
Where's my stamina?
For
Yeah, it's second line,
Oh, is it?
right near the far
action
right.
stats,
So you're 3.
second to
Oh,
the...
No, you're 4.
Who's
Four.
got good?
Oh,
Who's got good ability to talk to people, but is also very lazy? You're 6 and 3. I recommend you staying to find sailors.
I've got a high cunning,
Would you
but
be-
my bonus is in invention, so...
Wait a
So
minute,
you
I
can
can
I can build
have
us a
low
better
stamina.
ship.
I have
You're good at
sea-
sprinting.
I've got a
You're
sea
very
You've
good
got
at
high
sprinting.
agility, but low stamina as a cat. Cats are
Right.
very lazy.
Can I check so my character might know? Because I've got a sea law bonus.
Yeah.
Do I know any law about where we're going?
Yes, you can't go to the west.
You know a lot of lore about the Peril Isles themselves. You don't know much about this one specific island.
but I know a lot about the Pearl Islands. So what do I know about the Pearl Islands?
You know they're very perilous.
Well,
Wow, there we go.
You know where most of the eddies are that'll pull you into rocks. You know where most of the settlements are. You know there's a war going on there at the moment. You know that the people who own this island and the people who own this island are fighting a war over these islands.
Right.
No.
And you know the Isle of Jang is probably somewhere around here.
Right. And where's what lore do I know? What like magic? Like, because I'm guessing lore's like legendary things. So.
No, lore is just knowledge.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you know all about the sea. You know what kind of seaweed to expect there, and what kind of fish you can expect to catch there. That kind of thing.
I'm guessing that
Or
one
befriend
there's a
them.
volcano on it.
Where did I find flounder?
Flounder is from the Green Sea.
Which is where I'm from.
He's from under the sea.
So who doesn't have a job at the moment?
Me.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
Okay.
Well, I work at
One needs
Smith's.
to go to the
So he-
cartographer.
Me too.
He's giving you three
The biggest Smiths.
things you can do there. There's a guide, there's soldiers, there's sailors.
I'm on sailors now.
Or there's something else you can think of that you want to do yourself.
Sorry, what was it? We
I'm
had to,
gonna. I'm sorry, Charlie.
what was it? We had to go to the Mages Guild for again?
To see if anyone knows anything about the Spirit of Siren.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was going there. Yeah.
I'll go and see if I can find a guide, because if I can't get a guide to come with us, I know about the sea anyway, so maybe they can give me some information. I can, because I'm good about the sea, I can probably remember it and use it to our advantage.
You'll be pretty good
Okay.
anyway, just to...
I want to ask Hackerman if
No,
there's
a few
actually
bits,
a
yeah.
master armsman on board that is the ship stock for.
Or
Is the ship stock?
Is there a blacksmith on
he's like, there's no weapons on board. I
No
think
weapons on board.
we've got a few hatchets we could use if we're attacked, but...
Guys,
we're
gonna die.
I'm going for
Oh,
get
he
some
did say, hang
soldiers.
on, no, tell a lie. We do have several ballistas. We use them to protect the ship from wyverns, but I mean, we could, shoot them up higher if we
Side
need
note, is
to.
gunpowder a thing?
Gunpowder is not a
It's
thing.
not. There goes half the things I've been working on a week. Never mind.
I'll tell you what. Invent gunpowder.
It's not
Do
hard
you
to
have a
make.
list of things that your character knows about and
Oh, yeah, you
weapons
just
of
have
war?
to cut a creeper's head off. That's how you get gunpowder.
Hey.
Sorry.
Is it like sulfur and
Saltpeter.
saltpeter?
I'm
Why
sure the
don't you go
materials
get
exist,
soldiers?
but if gunpowder's
Right, let's put it this way.
I can't just pull it out of nowhere.
Major
if I want
skill.
to.
Finding sailors.
Guys.
Yeah, trying to find a guide.
Or get
I
information.
was doing a thing.
I'm gonna check over the ship.
Check over the
I want
ship.
to check over the ship, make sure that there's nothing.
Well, we also need
untoward on-
food. Or
Because this is the merchant ship, so I want to make sure there's nothing untoward on it.
I'm speaking to the merchant, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm going to go find the soldiers.
Then we
You're
also
gonna
need
find the
food.
Do we really need soldiers over the other
We've
things
got
on the
no
list?
defence at the moment.
Well, we could do with sailors. I mean, how many sea?
We don't need a fence. We're overseas.
How
When
many-
we land and we get a
need
new
a
plot of
general-
land, we might
We
need
need a
defence,
general
but-
crew to manage the ship whilst
Yeah,
we do everything else.
Because we've got two seafarers and an engineer. That's not gonna man a ship. We need a crew.
Oarsman. That'll do.
There are no oars in the ship. It's this one.
Sails.
Sailors.
Make oars.
I stop inspecting the ship and look, just slowly turn around. How do we move when there's no wind?
You don't.
I'll take my input out, start scribbling.
Wind equals
Of course,
move.
there are mages who can control the wind, so... if you want to
Maybe
look for one of them-
I'll find one at the guild.
Bingo. Okay, what were the other things that we need to do then? Because we've got you who wants to go to the library, might be more useful doing other things. Soldiers. Yeah,
I'm
fair
guiding now.
Yeah, you're
You want to
guiding.
check over the ship, that's what you're
Yeah.
doing.
And you're doing check
Okay.
up check. Right, we're all sorted.
Ahoy, sailors.
Sailors, soldiers. I'm sure there's a song that starts with those two words. I'm going to go over to the merchant.
Let's start with the merchant then.
Screw the rest of you guys, I'm most important.
Okay, when Marvin the merchant hears that you've come to collect on Nestor's debt, he offers you the pick of his warehouse. And there's so much stuff in there. There's bronze, there's cloth, there's dyes, there's feathers, there's fish, there's fur, there's honey, horses, even horses.
What's least valuable?
The least valuable thing that he sells is timber.
What's one up from timber?
One up from timber would be cloth.
Get some timber.
What's one up from timber and isn't flammable?
No, that is.
Maybe we should just take the horses.
Well, he says the iron.
They're pretty flammable.
Iron isn't very flammable. He does sell ingots of iron.
What's up with you?
How much
I'm
of
not
that?
there, but I know exactly what to pick.
How much of the iron would need to be? How much would we have to actually pay for? Because we're just travelling to a very foreign, remote land.
He's like, well, where are you going?
Need to know basis.
Well, he's like, Bristol. He's like, people don't normally keep secrets around here.
Oh, my apologies. I'm used to a much more secretive area. We're actually going over to the Peril Islands at the moment.
Ooh, he's like
Yeah.
Peril Islands.
Yeah.
They're dangerous, they are.
They are.
Yeah.
Rolling for befriend.
Well,
That's a 7 plus 7.
yeah, he's your friend. He says, well, I suppose most people who go to the Peril Islands, they take weapons and bows and things.
For the benefit of the tape, he's just scribbled "friend" very large on this piece of paper.
But I don't sell weapons or anything like that. So I suppose the best you could do is maybe get some cloth or some silk, because we make them here in Sarah and they don't make them in the Peril Islands.
That's a very good shout. Which one do you think would fetch most over in Peril Islands?
Silk. I would have said
Silk
silk.
would do.
Yeah.
How much is that going to set us back though?
It's not going to set you back. I mean, I'm covering a debt here. I tell you what, if I give you, and he said, if I give you 8 tons of silk, and I'll throw in a ton of cloth as well. Good woven stuff.
If I come back in about half an hour, is that okay? Will you still be here?
Of course, I'll still be here. I'm managing my warehouse.
Marvin, it's been fantastic meeting you.
It's been
I'll be back
fantastic
shortly.
meeting you. Okay.
I'm going to go back towards the area where we all were because I know he's currently looking over the boat, and I'm just going to go up to him and say, look, at the moment, I've just been told we can have 9 tons of items. First question, what's the tonnage of the boat?
You can tell him
I would have probably calculated cargo space and stuff like that.
quite precisely. In fact, you can tell him that after you've taken account for all the food you're going to need on a months-long journey, that there's 18 tons worth of space left on the ship.
Wonderful. Second of all, are there any items we particularly need?
Is the ship lacking anything? I didn't even know there was no cannons.
Or want?
The ship, it has a supply of rope. You've got some tar. You've got some wood. Not lots of timber, but enough wood to make repairs. You've got some spare sailcloth. And then you've got all the provisions people might need, like
So
water,
the ship has got what it
wine,
basically all there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.